Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar today by Vonage Business, presenting Vonage CX Cloud Express. Our speaker today is Martin Castro, Contact Center Manager. Martin is an experienced communication and contact center technology leader with an in-depth industry experience from the business user, systems integrator, and service provider point of view. So with that, Martin, I'll hand it to you to get started.
Thank you, David, and welcome everybody to the webinar today. As David mentioned, my name is Martin Castro. I'm the Contact Center Product Manager for Vonage Business. We will be talking about and presenting our CX Cloud Express Contact Center solution today. As we kick off, everybody is aware and welcome to the experience economy. As we are talking through the experience economy, everybody is of the knowledge and understanding that as we move forward, service and experience for the customer as well as the employee is going to outweigh and exceed the demands of price and product as we move forward. By the year 2020, we're seeing that experience economy is going to outweigh and need to be adapted to by businesses in order for us to thrive and survive going forward. Some would argue that we are already in this economy and that 2020 date is outdated at this point. As we move forward, we have to include both the customer and the employee as we talk about this experience economy, and that those two are directly linked and need to be evaluated and taken into account together. Within a couple of years' time, many people are saying that they expect to be mostly involved in this economy or it be completely dependent on their business in order to survive. Companies that have an engaged employee model where those employees are vested in the delivery of service to their customers are more likely to be engaged with the company than other companies that have a poor customer experience view. So what creates a great experience? What experience does a customer look for as they are dealing with the business and as they are transacting business with that business they are dealing with? Customer and employee communications are more complex than they've ever been. Customers come to us through multiple channels, multiple devices, and they are increasingly mobile as they move about their lives and try to conduct the business of their lives with us. But while they're doing this, they still expect to have a personalized experience with us. How are businesses, though, handling this, and how are they trying to serve these customers through all these different channels, through the different ways the customers want to interact with us? What's been said over the last few years is we need to meet our customers on the channel of choice for them and do business the way they want to do, because without that customer experience and them feeling valued, they will simply go to another provider. So businesses today, up to this point, have tried to achieve this customer experience by going to various providers to provide cloud services for their unified communications, their contact center, their collaboration, and their video solutions. The problem that this has enabled is that we end up with complex and siloed systems and deployments that make things very difficult for the IT department of the company to administer, to manage, and it increased costs along the way as well. And also, while we are increasing those costs and causing those management issues, we're also delivering poor customer as well as a poor employee experience along the way as well. So what's Vonage doing differently? What we're doing differently is we are actually combining and unifying all of the communication solutions into one Vonage platform. What that means for our customers and ultimately for your customers is that with the one Vonage platform, unified communications, contact center, programmable communications are all commingled and designed together to operate in an efficient way on a public cloud infrastructure platform utilizing the Vonage Global Carrier Network. When we combine all of these, what we are able to do is leverage our platforms built on microservices technology to allow us to deliver a highly available, fault-tolerant solution that delivers a CRM integrated solution to you and your customers. So let's talk a bit about the CX Cloud Express platform today. It's a contact center solution that was able to be developed within the One Vonage platform through our acquisition of New Voice Media in the fall of 2018. In the short time since then, we've worked together to develop the Express platform and product and design it specifically for the mid-market contact center business in mind. When we say mid-market contact center, what we're talking about is contact centers anywhere from 5 agents up to 500 agents. Because we own the platform, because we do the development, because we own the roadmap, we're able to not limit it to certain numbers of agents. We're able to open it to everybody available and deliver a solution that allows your agents to deliver highly available services to your customers while still having the ability and the technology available to interact with your back office solutions. So think of it from the standpoint of my business is able to coexist, able to communicate, and able to deliver the best possible solutions to my customers in order to deliver the best possible customer experience as well as employee experience. So within the Express platform, we have a complete contact center solution. This is not a solution that is merely based on hunt groups or single queue calling. This is a complete contact center solution built on what has historically been the New Voice Media platform, allowing web interface for admins, allowing IVRs, allowing skills-based routing, agent web consoles, as well as real-time dashboards and included call recording. Additionally, on top of that, what we've done is integrated the Express product with the Vonage Integration Suite and the Vonage Business Cloud Unified Communications platform. By tying the 3 of these platforms together, we're able to deliver a solution where, for a minimal cost compared to some other contact center solutions, you can deliver a CRM integrated unified communications and contact center solution for your business. And as I mentioned previously, because we're on a public cloud platform, we are highly available and fault tolerant. An issue on one part of the U.S. in the infrastructure does not impact and allows us to continue delivering service from clusters and services on the other side of the country. And because we've designed things this way, we're able to do an integrated uptime on our platform of up to 99.999. The reason we're able to do this is, as mentioned previously, we own the technology, we own the solution, we own the roadmap, and we own the development. We're not in a solution here where we are buying and selling third-party solutions and piecing them together. In a solution like that, what happens is everybody has their own SLAs that they deliver, and as you start combining those SLAs, what you actually do is start degrading the SLA that's being discussed. So let's talk about the typical use case for the CX Cloud Express solution. So it's typically a mid-market business where everybody needs phones, both contact center agents as well as back office unified communications workers. Customer service needs call routing and web-based administration for their services, about how they service their customers. And then everybody needs customer conversation data through different CRMs. So for instance, our sales team is using Salesforce as well as G Suite. Our HR and finance teams are using NetSuite as well as G Suite. And then customer service team is using Zendesk. And all within those groups there, the IT organization of the company is under pressure to manage all 3 of those systems, deliver service to their customer, each of those business units, and then keep costs under control from the C-level executives. So that's how we see it here. Working with Vonage, what we have done is we have been able to integrate these 2 together. We have our Vonage Business Cloud Unified Communications platform, where we deliver voice, where we deliver meetings, where we deliver instant messaging, and where we will soon be delivering video communications. We service these by layering on top here our CX Cloud Express platform on top of the Vonage Business Cloud Unified Communications platform. And because we've also developed the Vonage Integration Suite, we've created a hub and spoke model where a core set of CRM integrations lives with the ability to integrate to the various CRMs that we just discussed. We're able to deliver it to Salesforce, to NetSuite, and to Zendesk using that common core that we've talked about previously. All this together allows us to deliver a highly available, a highly customer-focused, a highly employee-focused uptime system where we also allow the IT organization to keep the total cost of ownership in line with their budgets. So let's talk a bit about demonstration. We'll talk about some slides here, but then at the end, we'll do a live demonstration where we show a couple of the live screens here. As we mentioned, it's a single stack solution built all on Vonage technology. It's CRM integrated. It's a cloud native contact center solution, and it is built for the mid-market business. As you see here on the left side of the screen, we're able to have our web-based administration. What this allows us to do is we configure agents within the web portal. We're able to define our skill groups. We're able to define dashboards and real-time reporting. And then we're able to do our call flows as well. We'll show an example of that here in a bit. We are also able here to talk about the agent experience. So with the agent experience, we have our contact pad agent interface. What this allows the agent to do is see the number of calls they have in queue, see the groups they are associated with, and then make themselves available for calls or make themselves unavailable for calls. Everything for the agent happens within this interface here. And then, as I mentioned, dashboards, reports, and wallboards. With the solution, we're able to display dashboards on supervisors' desktops. We're able to display those reports at real-time and historical on supervisor, and then a command center type solution for your contact center. We're also able to display data up on video boards within the contact center. So historically, what would have been considered wallboards, we're able to do on the historical wallboard as well as television screens up in your contact center. So as we get in a little further on the web-based administration, we can improve control over customer experience and the employee experience from this platform. With the web-based admin, like I said, we manage our skills, we do permissions for agents, supervisors, and call groups, and then we're also able to build our call flows. We're able to do our IVR programming where we schedule open hours, closed hours within the IVR, as well as the prompting that we have customers interface with along that IVR. Supervisor monitoring is available within the platform. Supervisors can listen in. They can do a three-way consult with agents, and they can be alerted when there are certain conditions met within the contact center. As I mentioned previously, call recording with 30 days included storage is included with the CX Cloud Express package. So there's no need to buy the contact center package and then add on additional recording options to record calls. We saw the need for that in the market, and we have included that with us package. Once again, we'll look at reporting here. We see a couple of our dashboards. We're able to do dashboards in a few different graphical ways. We're able to show them as the pie chart, tabular data, as well as just data that we would display up on a board. So we're able to see real-time dashboards. We're able to see agent states. We're able to see queue size, queue times, and then everything is templated. So you are able to create your own reports in real time as you see fit to manage your business. All control for the solution is within your hands. And on top of that, you're able to download reports within a CSV file format. So why Vonage? People have heard of Vonage. Some people haven't heard of Vonage. The reason Vonage is the solution provider for you is we're a trusted partner with, cloud communication experience back to 2001. We have proven solutions and have delivered for many, many years. We're the only cloud communications provider that owns our stack entirely. So what that means is we own the unified communications portion. We own the contact center solution. We own programmability through our Nexmo platform. And we own the Vonage integration suite where we're integrating the CRMs here. There is nobody else within the marketplace that owns all of those stacks and controls them all themselves. The typical other partners are buying or reselling from third-party partners that they've done. Because we own everything, we are able to do a far better job of integrating and delivering an integrated solution to you and your customers than anybody else will ever be able to do. The third part here we mentioned previously is our 5 nines guarantee that we have. 99.99% reliability delivered on our carrier strength network. And number 4 here, rapid implementation. From the time you sign your contract with Vonage, we're able to put our service delivery teams, our project management teams, and have them implement your solution in a matter of weeks, not months when dealing with other customers or other solution providers. We are able to do it within a short period of time to get you realizing and maximizing the benefits of the CX Cloud solution for your business as quick as possible. The fifth piece here, and probably most important, is it's a future-proof solution. So this has been designed, as I mentioned previously, we own the stack, we own the roadmap, we own the development. All Vonage resources. We're not dependent on third parties. We're not dependent on external developers. We are able to develop and produce solutions that will take you into the future. The way the CX Express package has been defined, it's a solution that you can come in on, you can run your business. As your business needs change, you can upgrade and move to other packages within the Vonage Contact Center platform. You're not talking about rip and replace anymore. You're not talking about forklift upgrades of premise-based equipment. Everything is cloud-based, and you can grow as your business grows. Once again, future-proof your business with Vonage. By delivering the full stack of solutions, we are able to deliver a highly robust, highly scalable, highly fault-tolerant solution for your business. Let's move in now to a couple little demos as we mentioned here. The first thing I want to show to you is our platform. As I mentioned, everything here was acquired through our acquisition of New Voice Media, so that's why you do see the New Voice Media logo there. We are in the process of integrating that and rebranding things. This is what has been called Contact World up to this point. This is the portal. So as I mentioned, here's our web-based portal. We do have our agent interface here that we call Contact Pad, skill management, dashboards, real-time reports, interaction architect, and we'll touch on a few of these here. As we mentioned, here is our agent interface. I'm currently set in an away mode. I can show the number of calls that are in queue for the skills I'm part of. I can look here and see the groups that I am associated with as an agent today. Additionally, I can hear and I can update my status as an agent. Currently, I'm set to away, which means I will not have calls delivered to me. However, as soon as I make myself ready, I am available for calls to become delivered to me. We'll take a quick look at some live dashboards that we have pre-built for everybody. So here we're able to show our agent status leaderboard. So agents that are currently away, online, and what they're currently doing. I see the agent name, I see the agent ID, and they're highly configurable where I can adjust them as needed. For instance, if I just come here and say I want to create a new one, let's just do a quick pie chart. Just that quick, I've created a new dashboard while we're here. From our real-time reports, I can see the different groups that I have associated with. This is the same group that we just saw in the dashboard reports. I can look at agents, I can look at skills and groups, and I can put different thresholds on for each of the groups as we're in here. If I look at stats and reports, here's reports that we have been able to just create on this demo platform here. But if I wanted to create a new one, what I would do is simply come here, select the number I want to create the report on, tell if I want to see it on screen via email, who should get the email, and then when it should be set up. One piece that's very powerful here that we see is the interaction architect. So as we mentioned previously, we build our call flows here through what we call widgets. Once I select the widgets and start to define the call flow, I have the ability to come and do what we call a visualization, which actually will give me the degree and show me visually what I see here. The powerful benefit of this is I can then drag and drop and update this call flow from this visualization. I can also, for record keeping and maintenance within the contact center, is I can take a screenshot or I can print off this visualization and memorialize it. So I have, if we do ever have an issue with call routing, I can go back to the last call flow that actually did work within the contact center and take a look at it and verify if that has been changed or if it is currently what was there previously. Speaking of changes, we do have the ability to also do a system audit where I can see every change that has been executed within the system. This is a very important feature to note because a lot of systems don't tell you exactly what was changed within the system. You can see that a change was made. You might even be able to see who made the change, but you cannot actually see which change the person or user executed. Within our platform, you're able to see that. Another piece, and as I mentioned before, we have included call recording within the platform. So as calls come through the platform, they are recorded. We do get a log here within the business unit that shows the date the call was recorded, the call ID, duration of the call, the number that was called, the customer number, the agent ID, and the direction. Within the player here, I have the ability to play it. I'll just come to this other tab here. I can play it within the portal, or I have the ability to download the call. And we also have a very detailed online documentation platform. So all documentation for the platform has been incorporated into the portal. You're not having to go look for PDFs that have been stored someplace else or searching the web for them. Everything has been put at the bottom there of the portal. So David, I think that's it for my portion. Why don't we go ahead and take a couple questions?
All right. Yes, we've got a couple of questions in, and remember, if you're listening, you can submit those at any time. So let's get to the question here from John. What about data privacy and moving call recordings across country borders?
That's a good question. The way we handle that is we actually have, as I mentioned previously, we have different nodes within the U.S. and within other regions within the world as well. So the way we've addressed that is call recordings and call detail records are kept locally in the region of the Vonage platform that they are provisioned on. So for instance, the contact center account that is configured on one of Vonage's nodes within the U.S., all recordings and all call detail records stay in those U.S. clusters. We are not storing data in Canada or other countries. Everything stays within the country of origin.
Okay, great. This next question is, can a customer upgrade from CX Cloud Express to the higher-end contact center solution?
Absolutely. So we've actually designed everything to work with each of the different solutions that we have in the contact center portfolio. So a customer starting on the CX Cloud Express platform, as their business needs grow and expand, they are able to move up to the more fully Salesforce or fully omni-channel solutions that Vonage has. So there's, as I mentioned before, there's no more, rip and replace. There's no more forklift upgrades. You start out on a package and you're able to grow and move up, meaning a couple things there. One, you don't change your agent interfaces, you don't change your administration interfaces, and you don't lose your data that you've had previously. In a lot of the other solutions, when you do those rip and replace or forklift upgrades, you lose data or have to pay expensive charges to migrate data from one platform to the other. We don't have that issue because you can grow within the same platform. All your data remains.
All right. Well, that's about it on questions. Martin, any closing comments?
I think the big thing to notice is As you look at communications providers, take a look. But I think what you'll find is Vonage is the only carrier that does have all these solutions as a wholly owned platform. So we have acquired the technology in order to create the One Vonage platform and deliver a truly exceptional experience to your customers and yourself as well.
Well, Martin, thank you for the presentation today and the great demo. We appreciate your time. And I want to thank everyone for attending today. We'll look forward to another Vonage Business webinar in the future. Take care.